Welcome everybody. This is CMAC, aka Next Level Bitcoin, and I want to share some information with you. First off, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just literally someone that's on the internet, checking out crypto. Seeing how things work. I make a little crypto as well, and I think that crypto is a wonderful tool. I think it's important that we understand all aspects of cryptocurrency as it pertains to our everyday life and where we're headed. I think it's very, very important. So I would advise you to do your due diligence, do your own research. Why? I get the question a lot. Anything that something happens on the news, anything in the financial sector when it deals with crypto, I get asked the question, hey, do you think this is going to last? What is going on with crypto? What is happening? Any little thing. And then a lot of times people are reactive to things rather than really doing your homework and doing, and really following through to understand that, man, there's levels to these things and things happen. You have to really kind of really read between the lines to see, if something it happens for an alternative reason or something. I mean, the crypto crash, Terra Luna, all those things, there were things deliberately that took place for things to happen. We know regulation is coming, and no matter what sector you're at, it's coming. Now, I'm going to talk about a few things today and just give my opinion, but I would advise everyone to definitely do your research. So here we go. One of the things that came up today, or actually this was on February 6th, crypto exchange Binance will suspend US dollar transfers. Okay. Now that's CZ. He's the CEO of Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. Okay. They decided they will suspend US dollar deposit and withdrawals, the company said Monday, without providing a reason for the decision. Now, again, read between the lines. The person who wrote this is saying that CZ did not give a reason. Okay, I've read other articles saying that they did give a reason. So here we go. We're temporarily suspending USD bank transfers as of February 8th. A Binance spokesperson told CNBC affected customers are being notified directly. The company said 0.01% of our monthly active users leverage USD bank transfers and added that we are working hard to restart service as soon as possible. Okay, that seems like it's a reason for the decision. But let's go further. Binance US, a unit of the company that regulated by the Treasury Department Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, said in a tweet that it's not affected by the suspension. Thus, the move applies only to non-US customers who transfer money to or from bank accounts in dollars. Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. That's what's more relevant here for the sake of time. Okay, it says in late January, Binance said US banking partner Signature Bank had increased US dollar transaction minimums to 100,000. At the time, Binance said Signature had told the exchange that the new minimum applied to all crypto exchange customers. So regarding Monday's suspension, a Binance representative told CNBC in an email that Binance.US has its own banking partners and does not have any issues. The main Binance exchange does not serve US users. Binance said customers can still use other fiat currencies or payment methods to purchase crypto. For the small number affected, we will have a new partner to announce for those users in a couple of weeks. Okay, that seems like it's the reason he did it, or we can read between the lines. I understand obviously Signature Bank's charging 100,000 just for for minimum, and they want to they will probably put a banking system in place that will make it a smoother transactions for its customers. So again, to me, there's no harm, no foul, but people will panic and yank money out, pull money here because fear. Everybody's fearful. Okay. To alleviate the fear of digital currency or cryptocurrency, I want to shift focus to the CBDC tracker, Central Bank Digital Currency Tracker. If you can look at the URL, https://cbdctracker.org. If you want to know about cryptocurrency and where we're headed, look at the country that you're in and the central banks. What are the central banks doing with when it pertains to the digital dollar? Okay. Now, this tracker, I've watched this tracker for, oh gosh, a year and a half. I've seen it totally revamp and change to where we hardly had anyone. Mostly everyone was kind of in a research phase. They weren't even looking. Now it's very colorful. If you look, the red is canceled. The green is research. They're researching digital currency. The purple is they're showing the proof of concept. The beige or orange, I guess that is. I'm colorblind. That is pilot. They're in a pilot phase, and then the blue is launched. Okay, so let's look a little deeper. So when I'm looking at the U.S., if I go to the Project Hamilton and I click in, because you can, wherever you're at, just click in the country that you're at. Okay, so Project Hamilton shows our central bank is a Federal Reserve, which we know. The announcement 2021, and it says description. They're in a research phase. Federal Reserve and Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Digital Currency Initiative announced a joint exploration into the use of existing and new technologies to build and test a hypothetical digital currency platform. Now, in the news, what we hear about is regulations coming, regulations coming. What you're not being told is the digital dollars coming. The central banks of every country is working toward a digital dollar that is that country's own their own digital currency. Okay, it's different than cryptocurrency, meaning that cryptocurrency, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and those currencies, those cryptocurrencies are there. They're booming. Obviously, you might have the crypto winter happen and things, go down. People will lose money. But when you understand the buy low and sell high method, then you understand that you welcome those letdowns. So you buy low and then you rise to the top. So anyway, the digital dollar in every country is being either researched, piloted. So why? Because they see the benefits of it. Do your research and just get in here and read what's going on in your country. Here we've got the Digital Dollar Project urges U.S. to take action on CBDC development. All right, I'm not even going to go into them and read them because again, they're lengthy, but there's so many nuggets of knowledge to understand what the country is doing. While we're speaking regulation on cryptocurrencies over here, why? Because people are making 100 times what they could make in the financial sector with cryptocurrency. So yeah, they want to regulate that because again, you want to make sure they're getting their just due taxes, and also you want to, as a country, you want to control that narrative rather than let individuals control it. So you got to understand what they're up against. But New York Fed collaborates with Singapore's MAS to explore CBDCs. Obviously everybody knows about FX or well, actually, no, I'm sorry, this is FX, not that Sam Bankman mess. But again, just read. Bank of Canada collaborate with MIT on CBDC research. MIT Boston Fed gives digital dollar CBDC a modern test run. Guys, they are working on this constantly, trying to get in position to get the digital dollar. And this is just in the US. You can keep, just check every country. Let's look at what's going on in Russia, the digital ruble. They've got the proof of concept going. So they're making it happen over here. Proof of concept, the introduction of the digital ruble will help to, it will help, is expected. Let me make sure. The introduction of a digital ruble will help, is expected to reduce costs for households and businesses, increase the speed of payments, and develop innovative products and services in the financial industry and the economy in general. Okay. And then you just scroll through and read what they're Russia to begin work on CBD settlement system in quarter 1 as sanctions endure. Okay. Russia's bank said to use digital ruble in 2024. Just go through in every country and read about what is happening in your country, guys. I recommend it. Actually, China is in the pilot phase, so let's see what's going on with them. They're in the okay. The main goal of the ECNY is to provide a convenient yet more efficient and secure retail payment system to increase financial inclusion, preserve monetary sovereignty, and to provide a backup payment infrastructure for the private sector payment solutions. Further, fair competition and interoperability should be promoted. Guys, just look, China doles out millions in digital yuan and bid to boost adoption. They doling out millions of yuan. Amid crypto winter, central banks rethinking in-house digital currencies. China's digital yuan gets smart contract functionality alongside new use cases. Folks, all around the world, you can read about what is going on and see. I mean, man, look in Ghana, the ECEDI in a pilot phase. All around the world, I've seen it to where it wasn't anything going on. And now several countries are in research, pilot, because cryptocurrency is taking off. And there's so many layers to what each cryptocurrency or each token is doing. It's not just that from a monetary standpoint, it's how the day-to-day operations of this thing is happening. There's layers to it for real. And we can never, I mean, when it comes to progression, we can never go backwards. It's always progressive going forward. I read something the other day. I wonder if I can find that. Let me see if I can pull this up. It was, gosh, I know it talked about like the taxi cab, and the taxi cab. Now we have Uber, where the companies that don't own the tangible assets are now the ones they're like the third parties are controlling the whole market. Like Uber doesn't own a vehicle, but yet it controls all the taxi cab services that are out there now, because they're utilizing individuals to do the runs, pick up the people, while they're literally just took over and control the sector. The same thing when it comes to dealing with hotel stay and finding places to stay, where Airbnb, that's one of the largest groups that's controlling where people are staying. They don't own any houses or apartments. They literally just are a conduit to get people what they need. Their safe stay, they're staying comfortable, a cheaper deal, while Airbnb is just taking off. They're just middlemen. So that's how we are evolving, and we as people must continue to understand that life, if you don't conform to change, if you don't basically get with the program, life could pass you by. You'll still be stuck in an older sector, right? A manual sector, when the World Wide Web is just taking off. You remember you say the word World Wide Web? Is that even a thing anymore? Man, now Web 3.0, NFTs, metaverse, it is such a, we can never go back, guys. Now, folks who want to continue to stay dormant, stay the same, you're going to get passed by. It's just where it's at. So my advice, do your research, do your due diligence, get involved in some of these things that are out here. Learn. If you really want to know what's going on, start with your country. Start with what the central bank is doing. Find out what they're doing, and then understand that, hey, this digital currency is real. So is cryptocurrency going to be relevant in the near future? Is a digital dollar going to be relevant? Is my fiat or my cash going to be relevant in the near future? Be thinking about those things. Be thinking about gains and losses. If you're in a stock market or 401k, as the crypto winter took place, hey, people were getting destroyed in the stock market. You know, the markets were down. We're in a recession. We're in a recession. Things are getting crazy, but behind the scenes, there are people who are working that are making money. You want to be one of those, so you got to get in the know. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying that, you know, it may be good to do a little extra homework when it comes to CBDCs and what's going on in the marketplace. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm just trying to show just a little bit of research that I found out to share with you guys, and just my opinion on a few things. So again, thank you for your time, and we'll see you at the next appointed time. Bye-bye.